Okay, just getting set up. I am back with another picture to color. I know, what else would I be doing? Well, there are times I do other things, but Rooms of Wonder. Now, this is Johanna Basford's newest book, and it is, I have to say, my favorite from all of her books. Now, if you'll stay till the end, I'm going to show you something I'm going to add to this picture if I have time. But what I want to zero in on today is the tree. There's so many ripples and stuff in trees, and we're like, well, where do we put the dark? Where do we put the light? If you want to look at this one, you'll be able to come back to it, pause, and take a good look. In the meantime, I'm going to work on this one. Make sure we're set up in the screen. And then I'm going to pull out my chair and sit down. All right. I am a little hacky today. I'm not sure if it's still from when I had COVID and the flu. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'm here to color. I did bring back the Colorya pencils. This is 852. I want to say it's Coyote. So it is this lighter brown, and you can see I just really did what the kids used to call a sloppy copy when they were going to cut something out. I just did a layer all over. Then this is 347, and this color is, I think it's espresso, but I'm not for sure. So let's say a light brown and a dark brown. So what I'm going to do with this color is I'm going to come behind. So see how this is overlapping and this is in behind it. So this right here gets the darker shading. Hopefully I did not slide this over when I was sitting down, and I'm still in screen for you. Now I'm getting really dark here because it's behind this other tree, but then I'm going to, did you see how I did that? I was here on the pencil. I went back on the pencil some so I can get that lighter touch because I want to start blending that out. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's any news stories or anything that's going on with us. Daughter-in-law had strep, so we did not get to keep Evie when we thought we were going to, but we did have her on Monday, so we had a little play date. That was fun. Oh, see how this little line comes down? It's very small. That means behind that line gets dark. So dark, and then just fade it into everything else. And that makes this come right in front. Where else do we have? Okay, right here we have this. Now, what's behind and what's in front? You could color this darker, saying it's behind and that this is in front, or you could color under here, saying that this is on top. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you, I am picking this as behind because there's lines in it. And a lot of times an artist will put line work in something that is behind, as if it is a shadow. Okay? So I crunched up on my pencil, and now I'm going to go further away because I'm going to get lighter. And I am heavy-handed, so I find I have to do that sometimes to get light enough. Now I'm going to scrunch back down again because this is underneath. It's going to be darker. And I kind of wish I'd brought my black in here, but I did not. I would probably add some black right underneath this and down in this very tip. Okay? It's just going to tuck it down in there even further. Now look at all of these. All these lines. That's because these little pieces are poking out and leaving a shadow underneath. Now I'm going back to my circles here because I want this to fade out pretty quick. And I find that if I do the circles, I can get that a lot easier. Okay, so yeah, it's been a busy week. So we had Monday with Evie. Then Tuesday, we went and, that's our day for the in-laws for the most part, and they have dementia. And then, let's see, today is Wednesday. This right now is scheduled to go out on Saturday for y'all. I'm waiting on a book to come in the mail. If that book comes in the mail first, this will get postponed to the following Wednesday. You remember our company that contacts me from, is it France? The Colorya with the mandalas. Well, they've got a book they're sending to the States that is not mandalas. And I am so excited to be getting it. I'm actually thrilled because I was getting tired of their mandalas, but this is going to be like a little mouse town or something, and it really, really looks cute. So anyway, this may or may not get bumped. So tomorrow is Thursday. I go out to my sister's to help her do stuff. I was out there last Thursday and took her to her post-op, took her to the pharmacy twice, helped her do all the grocery shopping because she can't drive right now because surgery was on her foot. Yeah, she's going to be fine. Then also took her to, let's see, post office, Walmart, pharmacy twice, and a doctor's office visit. That may be it. I don't know. Oh, we did the Sonic drive-in for lunch real quick. But anyway, yeah. So I'll go back out there again tomorrow. Thursdays are her day. Yeah, just it's something that we've been doing since her husband passed a year and a half ago. And it's just our special time. And if there's really bad weather or one of us is sick, we know it gets canceled. But just trying to help out where I can with different folks. So I'm going under all of these. I probably should have set a timer, but this is real time. And if I go over my 30 minutes, you'll know that I just came back in with the other color and did all the blending. And see, like there's some lines there, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then under the bed, I'm going to do that because it would be a little darker down under there. And then it goes out to light. That's the important thing to me, is always remembering to get lighter as you're going out of whatever you're doing dark, so that you do have that chance to blend your other color in. Okay? Yeah, this is very awkward because it's across the table from me. Oh, I know some new news. Our daughter-in-law is just the absolute best at making sure that we get video time on the phone with our granddaughter. They live fairly close, but they're both working, and we hate to always feel like, we're taking up their time when they're not working. So we do quite a few video calls, and they called us last night. And I was like, Evie, oh, what happened to you today? And she has, by this morning, she could have a black eye. Who knows? Yesterday, it was pretty little shades of purple and blue, all right up over the lid. And she did get to the doctor, and they said nothing was broken. It was just going to be turning some different shades. She was hurriedly trying to get to group time at school in the learning center, which she ended up missing because she had to have an ice pack, and then they had to get mommy over to her just to check on her. But yeah, I'd be interested to see if she has a black eye today or not. But she got her first real shiner. But yeah, she was telling us all about it. I was hurrying in my room and I fell, and that bookcase, and I'm like, ouch. So you know that had to hurt. But she's such a trooper, y'all. She really is. God knew what he was doing when he gave her to our son and daughter-in-law. They are just, they're exceptional with her. They really are. They acknowledge her feelings. They let her just do so much on her own. And at 3 years old, she's just blossoming, just blossoming. It's been just awesome to watch her grow. And even in this little time that she's been around, she's spectacular. She really is. She was over here the other day and I said, "What you drawing?" "My grandpa." I said, "Oh." Well, then I really wanted to see it because the last I had seen, she could write her name, but beyond that, it was like scribbles. Well, she had a big round circle and she had 2 circles for the eyes, and the nose was in there, and the eyeballs, and hair was sticking up. I was really impressed. And then she says, "Oh, wait, I got to add ears." And she put these things in that looked kind of like ears. And then she came back through and she goes, "Oh, he has eyebrows. You know, Grandma, animals don't have eyebrows like the people's do, but Grandpa needs eyebrows." So then she gave him eyebrows. And I said, "What about his glasses?" She looked at me, she looked at the picture, and she goes, "I don't think there's room for that, and he takes those off sometimes." And I thought, "You're right, sweetie, he does." Now this right here, I'm going to go ahead and put the darker color right here. And then remember earlier how I said you can come in with black? Well, I am going to come in with black just right here and right here. But again, I did not bring black with me. So now I'm going to stand up and see how we are time-wise. Oh, we're doing great. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with this color. Remember, we think this is coyote. Anyway, it's a lighter brown. So now we're just going to come in with this. And remember, if you'll go in your circles when you can, it is going to hide some of your streaks. Just that circular motion. And just go over this as many times as you need to get rid of all that white tooth in the paper. If you're not familiar with tooth in the paper, I've talked about that in some prior videos. Tooth is the texture, the grain, the hills and valleys that are in paper that the pencil lead actually goes down into. Even if your paper feels smooth, there is some sort of tooth to the paper or the pencil wouldn't have anything to stick to. Okay? So you're going to continue doing this all over. And you can see how it is blending in to that other color. Okay? Just keep going on it. So yeah, I think Saturday we actually have no plans yet. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. Hey, it'll be Saturday before you see this. So, hubby's been trying to get taxes done for his mom, taxes done for us. We're down to the end where we just have to, we have somebody do it, but he still has to pull everything. And last year, a lot of hers was lost because with dementia, you don't always keep everything. So this year we had it sent to our house. So it's going much better in that aspect. Housing. Oh my gosh, our insurance, they wanted to double it. Yeah, so hubby had to get hold of somebody to get that all changed over. And he's been meeting himself coming and going. And he still wants to go back to work. So we'll see what God has in store. I can announce now that our daughter got a promotion at work. She is going to be taken out of the cubicles in April and put in an office. She is going to be the, what's it called, data manager or something like that. So anyway, she's still working at the church, but it's definitely a step up. It was something that she had seen herself doing maybe 10 years from now as a goal. So she's very excited. We're very excited how God is using her there, and just how she is really just fitting in and finding her way. So that's been awesome. All right, so you just keep blending. And sometimes your pencil will get a little clumpy. You can't really feel it, but it probably means that lead's getting a little warm. So we're going to stop there because I'm starting to get a little bits of clumps here and there, and I don't want that. So if you've hung out with me all this time, remember I said we were going to add something to the other page? All right, so we're going to come over here. Remember this waterfall we did? I'm going to put my clear cutting board. This is one of those 2-pack, and it's just one of them cut down from the Dollar Tree. Now I'm going to grab a ruler, because I just happen to have rulers and stuff around. I've grabbed 3 pencils because I don't remember what color I used. I think I'm going to start with this one though. This is 443 Ocean Blue. What I'm going to do, how does that look? That's going to be okay. I'm wanting to do a few lines that will simulate water actually going down, and it'll pull it to the front some. I saw something done on somebody's finished page, and I liked how it looked. Now see, I didn't do everything, and I thought, oh, I want to try that with one of my pages. So this water page is a good place. And see, just not everywhere, but just here and there. And it can be sporadic. And you notice I'm turning the ruler as the water turns. So, because if I go straight like this, then it's going to come down, whereas it should come out this way. Hope that made sense. So I'm just going to do a few of these. I move the ruler over some. And I'm just, like I said, just simulating? That's not, is that even a word? Anyway, I want it to look as if some of the water droplets are actually coming down right then, instead of all being just perfectly blended. So I think I like that pretty good. Now I am going to go to this blue, and I'm not going to get real dark yet. Okay, yeah, this will be okay. See how I just came in and saw, is that going to blend in with these colors? Yeah, it will. So I didn't want to just make a big old mark just in case it was horribly wrong. All right, and I think we're just about done here. Okay, so anyway, that to me just looks a little bit more realistic. Now this is a dark blue, and I know it's going to be dark, but I'm going to try it down here at the bottom first. Okay, that's not bad. And I'm going to do a few. I'm just doing a few in this back. Remember when we did this, we did the darkest areas at the top and bottom. So that's why I'm putting a few of these in. And I think I'm going to leave it like that. Anyway, it just gave a little bit more movement. Okay? And like I said, you don't have to do long straight lines. You can keep them short and choppy. You don't have to do that at all. I still have to go back in and do this leaf. I never did get to that. But there's our tree, and I'm going to go sit down and watch a movie and finish this tree up. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up. I will continue to post movies, videos, whatever you want to call them, as long as I feel like y'all are enjoying them. So, still need to know, is there a book that's coming out soon that you plan on getting that you would like some color alongs done in? I don't know. What do you got to tell me? Tell me something. Leave me some comments. We'll chit chat back and forth. Thank you for all your support. And yeah, let's get some more viewers. Bye.